Hey, John Crestani here, and this content is going to be almost too easy to roast this guy. Hey, John Crestani here, and this content is going to be almost... There I go. Oopsies, I had my tab open. Folks, we're going to be roasting Dan Lok today. YouTube Titan, right? Almost 4 million followers, probably all of them Asian. Only half of them have been scammed, and we're going to be talking about Dan Lok. He's accomplished a lot in his business career. He's been influential to millions of people. He's, probably the biggest business influencer on YouTube today, other than Gary Vaynerchuk, who he will never be. But we're going to be talking about a lot of things today. We are not just to kind of set some ground rules for this. This is and if you haven't watched a proper roast, I would encourage you to watch a proper roast from Comedy Central. There's some really great stuff there, especially the roast of Charlie Sheen and Flava Flav and Donald Trump are great roasts. But we're not going to be talking about his height. Okay, I'm going to try to keep things like, stay a little, some ground rules here. Just because he's 5'7" and has Napoleon complex, I'm not going to be addressing that too much, or the fact that that he has an absolutely ridiculous style of dress or facial expressions. We're going to be digging a little bit into his history, and I really want to focus on, the real Dan Lok here, and really talk about the real Dan Lok here, and his humble beginnings as a nail salon owner. I don't know, folks, if you know about, he doesn't talk too much about the period, but, he came from China and he was doing people's nails for a number of years. And, this is really funny. His nail salon, who here knew Dan had a nail salon? Well, it opened back in 2009 called Sweet Nail, and it's still operating. I don't know. Maybe he still operates it. Maybe after if the whole internet thing, if he gets kicked out of the whole internet thing, if he gets banned or scams too many people, maybe he'll, he still has his nail salon. So you can't say he's not self-made entrepreneur here, folks. Okay. And we can, actually check it out. This is his nail salon. This is the original location of his nail salon. So again, Dan, if the whole internet thing doesn't work out, you know what? We know where to find you. Right over here at the nail salon in Vancouver. But let's keep going, folks. And folks, feel free to bring up stuff. This is this is meant to be fun. I hope you are. I encourage you to share a drink with me here. It is Friday. Cheers. This is going to be a little bit of a different sort of stream. We're going to be just having fun, roasting a person I shook hands with once. I don't even know if he made eye contact with me, but we're going to be roasting Mr. Dan Lok here, and I'm going to have a little drink of my margarita while we roast the most famous nail salon owner on YouTube today. Tastes good. So, we have Dan Lok, the nail salon owner, starting from spending $1,250 for his nail salon. Now, what's funny about, keep in mind this date, folks, because there's a lot of things Dan says. He's great at speaking. He's got a gift of gab. And I kind of went through some of his stuff to try to figure out what is actually real and what is not real. Because frankly, I don't trust a word. I don't trust a word that guy says. All right, maybe I trust 5% of what or 1% maybe of what he says. I don't know, what percent of what Dan Lok says do you trust? I'm asking you in the comments. And let me know, everyone who's joining us today, let me know where you're coming from in the world. Type in your country or your state or your province or wherever you are. And also let me know what you're expecting me to go over in this, or topics I could talk about with Dan, but I have a lot of topics myself. So we are 2009, right? Dan Lok, the nail salon owner. He's come a far way, folks. He's come a far way. Not height-wise, but he's come a far way. Now, it wasn't until we look at his transformation and, you know, I don't know if, you know, he somehow became a sales coach, but before he was a sales coach, he was a salon coach. He taught people how to open their own nail salons. And really cool. Let's check out some of these wonderful pictures of him here. This is Dan Lok 10 years ago. Wait, and what I love about this guy, what I absolutely love is, what are these facial expressions? Okay? This is his wife, and we'll go into this video. I think he claims to have been a multimillionaire and retired by the age of 27, which is, if we do some of the math, he's 60 years old now. That is 13 years ago. So 2022 minus, what's that? I think it's 14. Right? I don't know. Was Dan Lok a millionaire owning a sweet nail salon? I don't know too many millionaires that came out of nail salons. And this is back in, this is back in 2009. Doesn't really add up, bro. Okay? Not really thinking a millionaire nail salon, millionaires renting a nail salon for $1,250 a month. If we look at the lease here and we do some math on the square footage and the 660 square feet, and then we factor in that this was 13 years ago, you're looking at about $1,250 a month. I did the maths for you real quick. I don't see that being $1 million business, bro. Sorry, okay? But let's go further into his wonderful pictures. This is our Dan Lok 12 years ago. I love his facial expressions. This guy, there's no denying this guy has personality, okay? This guy has personality oozing out of him. Whether it's worthy of 4 million followers, I'm not sure. But, well, especially this. But I definitely see the nail salon owner in Dan Lok right here, which is pretty funny. I mean, look at these old pictures of Dan Lok. Does anybody even recognize this as Dan Lok? Right? I don't know. But I found some of these old pictures of him. He really likes the kind of the tiger on the prowl look, which I just found hilarious. And these are older pictures of him from around 2009 when he opened his first nail salon. Italia, I was thinking he was a good entrepreneur. He is a good entrepreneur, and I'm not saying he's a bad entrepreneur. He's been very successful for himself in scamming people. Wait. I mean, no, he's been very successful. So he's, there's no denying how much money this guy has absolutely made, and he's absolutely crushed it in life. Port Angeles, Washington. Glad my last name isn't a lot. Let's roast in Bosnia. Mr. Steal Your Girl. Yeah, this guy. I'm really worried about putting my girls around him. Definitely only 50% scanning will pump that number. Okay. But you know what? We go on to the formation of Dan Lok, claiming to be the owner of 5 nail salons. Again, I couldn't find more than one nail salon, but you know what? I think numbers are not a quantitative item for Dan Lok. They're more like a qualitative item. You can just kind of throw out numbers and if you are Dan Lok, right? Some of the newest features, and this is back in whatchamacallit, right? Salon business expert. So, after 2009, after opening his new salon, I'm assuming you got a little tired of painting people's nails, Dan, and you started coaching people and giving them website development and search engine optimization, mobile marketing, and other things related to, oh my God. Dan, I think you should start a hair salon. Okay? And I don't know what you're doing there, man. But the suit looks a little better on you than what we were previously seeing here. Okay, but let's keep going onwards. And let me know, anybody, if I'm being too mean or too soft on this guy who's an absolutely huge influencer. Okay, so now how did Dan Lok make his money? Well, I love the misinformation on the internet here. The profits from his online business into real estate. I don't know. Does a nail salon look like an online business? Does a nail salon look like an online business? I don't know. It has a website. I guess that means it's an online business, right, folks? But no. All things aside, all jokes aside, Dan Lok is an absolutely amazing copywriter, and that's been his profession ever since he began. And if we even go into deeper into his nail salon, we can see absolutely fantastic website copy for his nail salon here. Let's look at this. Okay, sweet difference. The sweet difference between Dan Lok's nail salon and other nail salons. Nothing breaks a woman's heart more than a nail breaks before its time. Right? At Sweet Nail, all of our nail sets are guaranteed against breakage. Right? If you are a Sweet member and experience lifting during your first week, right, you'll replace them no charge. But the nice thing about Dan is that we will see that he is absolutely great at upsells. And let's, even going back to the nail salon, he's an amazingly consistent character. And, as an entrepreneur, that is one of the things that is really important for consistency, okay? If you aren't, Canada. If you aren't consistent as an entrepreneur, you're not going to make money. You're never going to be successful. And we'll see he's consistently getting poor reviews on the internet. We have where is this review here? Oh, I found a. Well, we see even here he has a. Where did the reviews go? Okay, well, we'll see a 2 right over here. Oh, here it is. He has a 2.5-star rating on his nail salon. So he's amazingly consistent in many respects of the word, and, copywriting on point and upsells. But let's keep going onwards about our boy Dan Lok. And let's take another drink. If you want to play along, you drink. Whenever I drink, if you're a Muslim, that can be water, right, or tea. Because it is Friday after all, folks, and we're here to hang out and have some fun. Discount Robert Kiyosaki. What is this? I don't even like Robert Kiyosaki. Also, I'm bad at roasting people. Okay. So we have the transformation of Dan Lok continues to salon business expert, which is fun. But you know what? I think it's really good use of our time to actually watch the first video upload Dan ever did. Who here would like to watch the first video Dan ever uploaded to YouTube? And this is before Dan Lok became, I'd say, Dan Lok. We have him on YouTube, the salon business expert. Okay. And we'll just call him the salon business expert right now. I think it's fair because of his amazing consistency. And let's look at the very first video he uploaded. This channel is older than his original channel. We can see his first video ever, right? Humble Roots has 243 views and uploaded 10 years ago. And you know what, Dan, I do really have to hand it to you for where you've come. Again, that consistency. We look at how many views this guy has, and you have to hand it off to him. No matter how much bad stuff there is on the internet about you, 241 million views. absolutely amazing, right? That is a lot of people watching your content and getting scammed. I mean, sorry, that is a lot of people watching your content. That's a huge influence in the world. And to have that sort of effect on this many people, even if it's in a small way or even counterproductive, that's huge. And to be able, and that's absolutely amazing. And you got to hand it off to the guy from coming from, you know, China and being, you know, the size of a midget. You know, he's really come a far way, and we have to congratulate him on this from Salon Business Expert. Okay. And let's watch the video, and let me know if the audio works for this video. I'm not sure if the audio goes from my computer over here. So, I love the sappy music, by the way. Wait, let's bring this over on the full screen, folks. Okay, here we go. So first off, okay, I have to comment on this, right? For someone who's claiming to have been a self-made multimillionaire and retired at this point in time in his life, this is back in 2011 or 12, you know, after he started selling people on being a salon business coach. This does not look like somebody who is self-made millionaire and retired. This looks like somebody who is a tourist from China on his first ever trip to Vegas. Okay, I go to Vegas a lot. I've been going to Vegas for years, and you know, he's posing in front of every single casino and every single building in the public walkways like it's his first time to Vegas. Okay, you know, no entourage. This is Dan Lok pre-entourage. He rolls everywhere with a suit of, with an army of drones wearing suits. Sorry, didn't mean drone. But high-ticket closers or dragons or whatever Asian name is given to them. But he is. This is his first time to Vegas, folks. Okay. He's claiming he was a self-made millionaire like 4 years before this and retired. This is not I've been to Vegas enough times. I know high rollers. I know people who have a ton of money. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing that right here. I think Dan Lok was going to start. I'm turning off my phone, no curfew. Ladies to the dance floor. DJ turn it up, no, never felt like this before. I mean, it's so tourist just filming the hotels. You know, I'm assuming he was amazed by the big hotels. Maybe it was his first time outside of Vancouver, Washington. I'm not sure. But the point being is, like, I don't get anything that screams, you know, multimillionaire retired. Okay, this is I have to speed this up. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, but we had oh God. Okay, can't handle it. Okay, I mean, this is basic tourist. First time to Vegas. He loves the facial expressions, he loves posing, and he loves Donald Trump. And you know what? We share that in common because Trump is I find the guy absolutely hilarious. Trump is another person. I probably believe 5% of what that guy says, but I think he is well-intentioned for the American people, and I don't know where they put him now. Dan Lok's first time in a helicopter, flying around the Grand Canyon, it appears, with his future wife, Jenny, taking pictures of every hotel and posing in front of every hotel. It is obviously this guy's first time in Vegas. And notice he is renting, he obviously does not own supercars at this time because you would not be renting supercars in Vegas if you are self-made multimillionaire that owns, a boss in the Bentley or something. Okay. So pretty funny. A pretty funny video I thought I'd bring up showing his roots and where he came from. Dan's come very far at this point. I have no doubt he owns all of it. Or maybe I was going to say I have no doubt he owns his cars at this point, but that's actually unfair. That's actually unfair to say because if we where is it? Oh wait, I have to show this article. It's definitely unfair to say he owns all of his cars at this point because just last year he was failing to pay rent at his West Vancouver home. I don't know, but that could also be because he's Chinese and cheap. And folks, again, everything here, this is a roast. This is a comedy sort of show, right? So keep in mind that this is all comedy, okay? This is all comedy. And we're having fun here today because it's Friday and we're going to be roasting somebody because that's what I wanted to do. Let's keep going. You watch... No, I don't. And stop spamming my comments. Brazil. And where is everyone coming from? Everyone new coming to this channel. I thought his target was Chinese. Yeah. That might be another reason why he has so many YouTube followers. Because first off, Asian YouTubers, they grow subscribers a lot faster. It's actually just a thing. Like, white YouTubers will not grow as fast as somebody saying the same content that's actually Asian, which is kind of like a weird statistic that one of my friends who is a YouTuber told me about. And also there's just, population of Asia, right? I mean, it's huge, right? It's like over half it's over half the world. So he has a much bigger kind of base of appeal than the patriarchy, like the WASP patriarchy in America, like me. Okay, so let's keep going on. I was actually amazed, Dan, that you failed to pay rent on your house, but because with this many views, you're obviously crushing it, and I would love to have half of the views that you have. Actually, I do if I publicly listed my ads. But you advertise hard, and this is a nice house, so I give you some props for that. I always thought you owned it, but you know what? I'm not so sure of your finances anymore, but I'm sure they're probably pretty good. Gary Richard Murray, the landlord of the house at 2929 Mathers Avenue, claims in a petition that he is owed unpaid rent by Dan Lok, who signed a fixed one-term lease. And then Dan was complaining about, wait, let's see this. They alleged that the property had deficiencies, which unaddressed would result in them terminating their lease. Well, if you live in a house for a year, if you had moved in, the deficiencies were probably caused by you, but again, let's get in here. But again, I assume this is just you being cheap. So hats off. A lot of rich entrepreneurs are fairly cheap, surprisingly enough. And, I have no doubt Dan is cheap. Although he has a really good habit of spending money and getting into debt too. Which is interesting. Because if we go on here, who is Dan's mentors? Right? Who are Dan's mentors? Does anybody know all of them? Dan was an absolute fiend of buying self-improvement products. And I actually am, I get a lot of self-improvement products and things as well. But when I get products, I try to, I try to actually make sure I'm learning and my mentors are legit people. Okay, and that is something Dan and I don't share in common. But this first guy, we'll see Dan's first mentor, and we can kind of see the evolution of Dan Lok. Right, this is around right after he opened his salon, his nail salon. We see him learning from this guy, DJ Riccio, who is a cold calling expert. And we start seeing the evolution of Dan Lok from going from being a nail salon painter, a nail painter, to a salon business coach, to learning how to close people over the phone. And he's learning from this guy right here, very interesting, about cold calling and telemarketing. And this guy is an old school telemarketer. This website looks like it's from the beginning of the internet. It looks like his son just learned graphic design. I mean, and what is this face? What is this face? It looks like he's smelling something stinky behind him, or he just farted. I don't know. That doesn't seem to be a face of a closer, but maybe they do things differently in Canada. But this guy's based in Canada. And let's go further into who this guy is, what he's doing. DJ Riccio. I don't know. Looks like not much has changed in the last 10 years. Comes from being a car salesman, not a surprise. And let's keep going on. Possibly backdated. Now, some of the content on the internet I was looking for was slightly hard to find because a lot of content can be backdated. So even in my reverse searches, I couldn't trust everything. But, Dan said this is possibly 2006, but I think it's backdated. I've attended dozens of seminars, motivational seminars, business seminars, management. I can say honest to God that none of them came close to your 7-day castle experience. And this takes us to Dan Lok's next mentor, which is the most highly cited person he talks about, which is Dan Pena. And my God, this guy, what does this guy do? He supposedly strangles bears and threatens to rape people's children or something crazy like that. This guy is hardcore, and he actually comes from my city, from Los Angeles. He comes from the hood, which is, I thought, a pretty cool thing. He was, also dude, I'm pretty sure has Napoleon complex as well. Let's look up Dan Pena height. And we go and we see that this guy is a midget. Also, you know what? Birds of a feather flock together. No offense to anybody who's short. This is a roast, folks, so we're going. Okay? So we have a bit of this Napoleon complex castle, thing going on. And, they also say birds of a feather flock together, and Dan Lok's created a pretty legit business, or at least it makes a lot of money, but we'll see an interesting trend among some of the mentors of Dan Pena. We have this guy is in a lawsuit. This guy is in a lawsuit. This guy, I think, is in lawsuits. We have a couple guys in lawsuits here. Interesting trend. So let's go over. And what I thought was even more funny is the castle that this guy, Dan Pena, who is Dan Lok's mentor, even the castle owner forgives, the guy who owned this castle was jailed for 3 years because the guy who owned the castle was a fraudster in England or in Scotland. There's a lot of stuff around here, dudes, that are kind of scams. Okay, everything but not the height. Okay, sorry, is that too much? Is that too mean? Okay, this is a roast, folks. So let's keep going. In a quest to sell, so Dan Lok decided he was tired of painting nails and he wanted to master online marketing. And he went to becoming, you know what, I thought this was cool, becoming an accomplished affiliate marketer. So who here knew Dan Lok? One of the places he started was affiliate marketing, right? This is actually the first thing. Right? Affiliate marketer, sell information products, and create copywriting software. So folks, I guess that's pretty good advice. I guess that I need to start creating copywriting software. Maybe Dan Lok, can I call you my mentor? Right? There's step 3 for me. Okay, creating copywriting software. I haven't heard anything about Dan Lok's copywriting software. I didn't even know he had software. He could be selling it and it doesn't exist. I don't know. But he is a pretty good copywriter, and we look over his history of copy, and we'll see that before Dan Lok became a nail salon owner, he was working. What I gather is he was writing copy for other marketers for years as a freelance to get his start in business. And during this period where he in the let's call it 2000 2004 to 2009, Dan Lok, the copywriter, okay, he wrote good copy. I won't deny it. He knows sort of what he's doing, enough to sell stuff. And copywriting, and I give him a lot of props for this, because copywriting, the skill of using words on paper and images and videos and whatever you want to persuade folks to buy products, is the #1 skill that you can spend your time learning and getting good at. And for folks here on this live stream, I'm going to share with you my copywriting playlist, because on a very serious note, I consider it highly important to really exercising that skill as a marketer. And you know what, if you want to find it on your own, you go to my channel, and you scroll down to the bottom, and you can see throwbacks and other random playlists here. And there's a lot of content that's not listed on my channel anymore where you can find information on. I have my Google Ads and PPC course, which is an entire 10-hour course on how to do YouTube and Google advertising. And we also have the Art of Copywriting, which is a great playlist that includes some videos from some of my friends who haven't scammed people, and we'll see that we have, we'll see you have a number of videos here that go over copywriting, and I'm going to include that in the links so y'all can go through copywriting playlist, because I find it a very valuable skill and one that is very important to learning marketing. But you know what? We can't let this guy off the hook. Well, maybe I should keep talking about Dan Pena. I don't know if there's a roast coming, but should there be a roast of Dan Pena? Who here knows Dan Pena? Who here knows him? And should there be a roast coming for Dan Pena? I'm not sure. I mean, this guy threatens to kill his students if they talk up against him. So, I mean, what would he do to me? Try to reach through the computer screen and strangle me? Or maybe try to show up at my ranch and ring my doorbell, or ring my gate? I'm not worried about him. They're both short. But the downside is I probably wouldn't see them coming. Okay, so let's keep going. So here's some copy from Dan Lok. Long ago. We see how to get rich in real estate using a little known secret that has been proven to get results, and how you can put this simple work secret to work for you. Sales letter for the simple secret affiliate pro. Okay, so this was actually a headline that he wrote for an actual affiliate offer. And one thing you'll notice, folks, is that a lot of these gurus, right? And you know, a reason why so many people start in affiliate marketing is because it doesn't require you to have your own product, your own support, your own shipping, your own merchant processing, your own business license. You don't have to deal with regulatory or legal things concerning the product. You don't have to have support, and you don't have to be cash flow negative. So it's just the easiest way to just get out there and start selling. And when you start, doing e-commerce and other stuff, right, you have to actually run a business, which Dan, it appears, doesn't like doing either, given his great track record on the Better Business Bureau. But at the very least, we are seeing responses to the number of complaints for his copywriting education. Unfortunately, these aren't as well copywritten, his company's responses. Dan Lok's high income copywriting education. What other stuff does Dan Lok have on himself here? Okay. Folks, am I being too mean or too nice? Let me know. Too mean or too nice? Let me know in the comments. Is Dan Lok trustworthy? Right? I mean, this guy definitely isn't conveying a very good level of trust in his stuff. Right? Don't be fooled. Don't follow Dan Lok blindly, right? Yes, Dan Lok is 100% a scammer, right? And this guy definitely doesn't convey a good level of trust, but, and I think the reason for that is just, part of that is being incongruent. And incongruent means that, you show one side of yourself to the world and you do another side of yourself in your personal life. So I'm actually voting for Dan Lok to bring back the, I'm going to get your girl poses, and really show us the real side of Dan Lok to, help make everything more consistent. I'm sorry, Dan, but you can't do these poses on the internet and expect, you have to give one consistent message throughout, right? Donald Trump has always been an a-hole. Always. There is nothing you can find of him of actually being nice, well, at least not to other men, right? To women, he has been very nice in terms of, what is it, like roofies or whatever Donald Trump has done to girls, to supposedly molesting girls, and he always says it's nice, but the point is, Dan, you have to be consistent. And I say we bring back the rawr, we bring back the funny poses, and we bring back all of the great looks you have. And I think you show that side to yourself, and people will understand, and you won't be shown. People won't get the wrong messages about you anymore, because the first word after your name when you search Dan Lok is this, okay? But yeah, that's my vote. I don't know. Bring back the rawr is what I say for Dan Lok. Now we could, I have some more analysis I want to go into. I had no idea. Oh boy, here we go. What the fuck? Oh boy, you're great. Thank you. Okay, good. I was worried I was being, America is so politically correct. Roast the Scammers Friday. Awesome. Should this be a Friday thing, folks? We have to take another drink. I mean, let me know. If you guys vote for Friday, say heck yes. Because we could do a roast every Friday, Friday for me is, I do trips with my girls on the weekends and all sorts of stuff. So I go skiing. I'm going to Dubai soon. So I like to let loose a little bit on Friday. And frankly, I think so much communication has gotten so stale. There's no banter anymore. Everybody's so worried about what words they use to communicate with folks. And you'll see this, you see this in marketing, okay? You especially see this in marketing because what folks really want actually in marketing, okay, is they want real communication. And they want what a person actually is rather than what a person is trying to portray to the world. Okay, because what we get with Dan Lok is we get this. He's lying to us here, right? I think the suit isn't lying, but I think he's putting on a false face. If he popped a little smirk here, it would be a little bit more congruent, okay? If he put, but his suit, but I do like his fashion. But again, what works in marketing is not the same old ads, right? We see, let's say Coca-Cola ads. I didn't mean to make this a marketing lesson, but who the heck cares? It's my YouTube, okay? Coca-Cola ads, right? And folks see ads like, this, and they say it screams ad. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing the right thing. Coca-Cola. Let's look at a billboard. Right, folks see something like this, drink Coca-Cola, right? A big billboard or something like this. Happy New Year. You know it's an ad. There's no positive effect of this advertising to create real money, right? There's no way to measure any of this stuff either. So that's why the ad agencies that design this stuff just simply don't care. And this is why there's so much opportunity for people in affiliate, e-com, dropship, all these industries, because most big companies that spend the most money have no idea about advertising and it doesn't create anything. What people do want is they want to get personal. And they want real type of people using real stuff. These are ads that are on TikTok, for example. They're featuring real people, okay? Real people with the product, wearing the glasses, putting the dog harness on. These are ads that work. You have to show what's real. And don't put on a false front, okay? And what we see with Dan Lok is, well, we need to see this. We need to see this, okay? If Dan Lok showed this, I guarantee you, people would not be calling him scammer. He might be getting kind of weird, interesting people joining his courses. But he definitely wouldn't be getting people calling him out for scamming. And the reason people call him a scammer is because he says he's essentially lying with the way he portrays himself to the world. Does that make sense? Okay. And you do the same in your advertising. And Dan, you're a copywriter. You should know all this stuff already, right? It's not just the tactics, it's the strategy. And if you ever want to talk sometime, Dan, hit me up. Because we can talk strategy and I can help you out with a little bit of stuff here, okay? But let's keep going onwards. Let's have a drink. I'm going to read the comments for a second. But this is fun so far. That's most of the content I had to go through. But I'll tune in with you guys for whoever wants to stick around for a few minutes. Crestani wants the suit. I do want the suit. I love the suit. Right? You see me right here with my. I got a little swag. I got a little swag myself. This is my Louis jacket. Where's the logo? I have to show the logo, right? This is my Louis jacket, my little swag jacket. Never trust a man who wears lipstick. Is he wearing lipstick here? Is that lipstick? Wait, folks, is Dan Lok wearing lipstick? This is creeping me out, folks. Is that lipstick? Oh my God. Is Dan Lok wearing lipstick? No way. I would die. Can somebody go to Dan Lok's channel and ask him if he's wearing lipstick? If he's ever worn lipstick before. Folks, I encourage you, go comment on Dan Lok's channel and ask him if he's wearing lipstick. What? Oh my gosh. They're very beautiful, full red lips though. If you ask, if oh my gosh. He stays drinking his cocktail. Nice jacket, John. That's why we roast Dan, and he's number 6. Crestani, what? Okay. He's a cross between Kiyosaki and Trump. That is a good one. Robert Kiyosaki meets Donald Trump. That is pretty good. Let's look at this. Robert Kiyosaki. I'm actually gonna look up a picture of Robert Kiyosaki here. That is pretty funny. I would 100% say he is a cross between Robert Kiyosaki and Donald Trump. Oh gosh, this is... I mean, I hope you're not... Is that just because... Okay. I mean, business guru, Asian business guru, right? It makes sense. Donald Trump. Yeah, I can see Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki. That works. With lipstick. Okay, what else? Gangnam Style. Later I got better stuff to do. Have a good one. Let's go, Brandon. Roast the shiatsu out of him. Yay, John read my comments. You were really great. I don't know, Dan Lok. I'm not a fan of the former. Roast the scammers Friday. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, there's the president. We need CoffeeZilla here. I'm gonna call up my boy Spencer Cornelia. I'm gonna call up my friend and see if he wants to get on with us. Let's actually hit up, I'm gonna call up my friend, see if he wants to hop on with us and roast Dan Lok. I mean, this guy is the best roaster of all time. I think you already heard me say his name. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna call him up on my flip phone because I'm paranoid. 6, let's go. Let's call him up right now. Okay. We're calling. Does anybody hear the ring?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Spencer.
Yeah.
How's it? Bro, I'm live right now. We're roasting Dan Lok. We found out he's wearing lipstick. I wanted to know if you're down if I send you a Zoom link and you want to hop on and roast the heck out of him.
Oh, no, I'm in a post-license real estate course. It's like required that I take it after my license.
No worries, bro. Just figured I'd check
in. Sorry, dude.
No worries. Take her easy, man. Good talking. See ya.
Yep, see ya.
That is so funny. But if you don't follow Spencer Cornelia, I encourage you follow this guy. This guy has some of the best roasts. This is actually one of the people. Let's do Dan Lok, Spencer Cornelia. He is probably the most insane roaster of all time, and just great humor in his stuff. Spencer Cornelia, I'm going to post his channel. He has a great roast of Dan Lok, and right here. Definitely follow Spencer Cornelia. He's got great content in the business niche, a very good take on things, and all around good content. Cheers. He answered. You guys could hear him on the audio. That's good. That's good. Yeah, he better have a drink. Sorry, I mean, he's spending his time learning, and a lot of entrepreneurs. I mean, you saw this here, right? There is a consistent pattern amongst folks who are successful, and Spencer's channel is doing great, and Dan Lok's channel is obviously doing great. I think he's kind of dialing stuff in right now. I didn't go too much into the business stuff, but you'll see one of the consistent things that we see a lot of these successful, whether they're business gurus or whether they're just, successful people, is that they ingest a huge amount of information to help them grow, okay? Huge amount of information to help them grow, whether it's seminars, whether it's courses. I mean, I just called up my boy Spencer, and he's doing a course to learn more stuff about real estate, right? Never stop learning, okay? I encourage you to never stop learning. Right, choose your mentors wisely. Try not to choose people that everyone around them in their circle are scammers, or fraudsters. But choose who you surround yourself with, but always be learning. Because if you are always learning, you are always improving, and you are always better than whatever your last failure was. I am always learning, and I'm almost obsessive about learning, in the sense that one of the biggest things that I do is I watch interviews with billionaires and 100 millionaires. I watch interviews all the time. I specifically only look for folks that have 9 figures or more. I'm always looking for folks that are more successful at a higher point than where I'm at. So if they have 9 figures, they're smarter than me or something. They're luckier or smarter. They put themselves in the right places, or they surround themselves with a better network. Right? There's something I can learn. And I want to hear interviews of folks. And again, I like real talk. Okay? I like real talk. I want to hear this guy speak to me. I don't want to hear this guy speak to me. Not just because the pink lipstick creeps me out, but because I want to get down to what really made you successful, okay? And if we go on to, channels like Dan Lok now, right? We see, I don't know if he's, I'm concerned I'm in a funnel, okay? I'm concerned I'm in a funnel. And what he's telling me is actually built to get me to do, I don't know, become a high-ticket closer or something, okay? And I listen to interviews because they're the most real thing. Does anybody want my playlist of billionaire interviews that I listen to? Type in yes in the comments if you do, and I'll go around and find it. But that's what I do, and that's how I become successful. And if I'm always learning, I know that even if I fail, the next day I'm going to be stronger, and I'm always getting stronger because I'm working my mind out. I'm exercising my mind. I'm reading books. I'm getting more influences. I'm reading, Neil Gaiman, Norse mythology right now. I'm reading, this other book, Neil Stevenson, Some Remarks, right? I'm always reading, and I always am learning. And you'll see from the success of Dan Lok, even though he went through dozens of failures, and he wasn't able to be a successful freelance copywriter or a nail salon owner, right? He was able, after keeping improving, and now he's a titan that we all know and love and tune into and have watched content of. So always keep learning, folks. I encourage you, take time aside, okay? Take time aside to learn, because what we tend to do is we tend to take any time we have free time and we tune in on this. Schedule time. Say, I'm going to go to the park and read for 2 hours, for 3 hours. But don't let these things suck you in, okay? Don't let these things suck up your free time. Go to the park and read a book. Meet a stranger. fall in love, set up a hammock, daydream, take a nap. But enjoy your life and don't let these things control you this weekend is what I encourage you. Don't waste any time, or just turn this thing off, or turn off all notifications on your smartphone is the challenge I'm going to give to you for the weekend. All notifications, and only use your smartphone when you decide to, rather than when your smartphone summons you to open it up. And if you do that and you start controlling your own life versus letting your life control you, you'll realize you have more power than you ever believed possible. And you have more power to change your situation than you ever believed possible. All of this knowledge is at our fingertips, folks. All of this knowledge, you spend time learning from Dan Lok, who is defaulting on his house payments for Christ's sake, when you could literally be spending your time learning from billionaires, folks. And I'll give you my playlist. Here we go. Right? Dan Lok gets in front of your face. I get in front of your face, maybe because I mix in education, we mix in clickbaity stuff. But here are folks that are billionaires all on this list that you've never heard of. They don't have YouTube channels, but they've done interviews. Pascal Gauthier, right? We look at these folks, they're billionaires, right? Founder of Ledger, Dan Adika, what is this? Jerome Tiernek, Johnny Borfett. All of these folks have net worths that are in 9 figures, which means hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars. Billionaire interviews. I'm just posting this right now. And they're all acts at your fingertips. But the way you actually get access to this information, right? The access is easy. What's hard is not being controlled. Not being controlled and not letting your free time go to where the computers take you, and instead taking power back and owning control of your time and what you do with it and what you watch and what you learn from and really, not just letting the suggested video algorithm or the notifications on your phone or whatever determine where you place your time, but actually curating your time yourself. I see people scrolling through TikTok, letting TikTok determine every single video they see. I see people scrolling through YouTube, letting YouTube determine every single video you see. But what about taking control of that and not letting the algorithms determine what you watch next or what the algorithms think you want to see, and actually taking control of that and watching what is going to be best for you. And you may be wrong, you may be right, but at least you are making that decision and you can own it, and that gives you a better chance of success. Folks, it was a great roast. Should I do this again on Fridays? I'm down to do another Friday roast. And who should I roast next? Assuming that the answer is yes, who should I roast next? And folks, if you like my content, this isn't going to be all comedy channel, right? This is not going to a comedy channel, but we're going to have a lot more live streams next week. I'm trying to have more fun with this channel. I hope you are too. As always, if you are interested in, learning affiliate marketing, make sure you subscribe. Make sure if you want to see more live streams, hit the notifications button, like this video. It really helps me out and helps the algorithm out. And if you're interested in joining on my mentorship program and working with me and my students, We're having a lot of success, and my software, and being on all of our kind of internal trainings, which I just came off of. Make sure you put in an application to speak with us in my John Crestani /mentor. And yeah, yes, subscribe to Roast 'em Fridays. I'm Ty Lopez. Ty Lopez. Wow. That Matthew Savia. That's my buddy. Ty Lopez. Okay, great. Well, I'm happy you all enjoyed this because I enjoyed this, frankly, and I find it's so communication is so stunted out here, and I'm happy to be able to kind of let loose and have some fun with you all today with our friend Dan Lok. All right, all of you have a great Friday. All the best. Challenge this Friday: turn off the notifications on your phone. All of them. The buzzes, the beeps, the bloops, and just turn them all off and enjoy your weekend and go learn something. See y'all.